Well, good evening, barflies and lounge lizards, and welcome to Midnite Martinis, the show where I look at something from my personal collection. And this week we're going to be looking at the Diener Space Creatures, which was basically a line, as you see, tiny little rubber monsters or aliens that were molded in most parts to look like kind of obscure science fiction characters. And this was a favorite of my childhood, and these are all my original figures from childhood as well. Now, from what I understand, what I read online is these were Happy Meal prizes from McDonald's. But that doesn't sound right to me, because I clearly remember getting these from Wendy's. And see, my family, we were not a fast food family at all. And the one fast food place we would often go to, though, was Wendy's, because it had a salad bar. My dad liked salad bars, so we would go there. And so I distinctly remember getting it from Wendy's, and that would be the likely place we got it. So I think I got mine from Wendy's. I don't know. Say what you will. So first, we're going to start out with this little guy, and he is clearly, like I said, they're so cool because they're based after kind of more obscure sci-fi characters. And he's based after the Martians from the '57 movie Invasion of the Saucermen. And just look at the detailing on him. I mean, that is a great little sculpt just for a tiny, maybe inch tall little rubber guy. And it looks, I mean, dead on like the movie. Some of them are slightly more obscure, but he is one of the ones that is just exactly like the source material. And then the next one I have is clearly based on the '58 movie, I Married a Monster from Outer Space. And these guys came in different colors, and I think they were even actually available for sale in stores as well. Like, it's hard to tell because of my red lighting, but he's actually brown here. But I mean, this is, where'd you go? This is obviously the I Married a Monster from Outer Space monster. And again, another, I mean, dead on match, and just wonderful, fantastic sculpt. Look at that booty. Fantastic sculpting and detail on these. And I will not lie, I did not know who most of these were as a kid. I just thought they were awesome, kind of little monster, alien-y things, and I was all about that, and I would get anything like that I could find. And the next, and this one's even cooler, especially in the things I'm into now, because this is the Icar from the Outer Limits TV series, from the episode Keeper of the Purple Twilight. And he's slightly more obscure, I guess, because the actual Icar had a much bigger head. But still, I mean, that's clearly who this was supposed to be. Look at the detailing, the scaling. Though as a kid, I always thought this was supposed to be like a suit of armor. And it does kind of look like chainmail. You can see he's a little scuffed up here. He's like a yellowish kind of color, but still super cool. And that weird, creepy, gilled face that he has. I mean, look at that. And I've seen these actually with names attached to them online, but I don't know if those are official names or just fandom kind of names. But he's referred to as the gill-faced creature or gill-faced creature. And then next, this one's funny because stand up, boy. Because this is actually a character, the one I did actually know and loved, but just did not put two and two together that he was the one, because apparently mine's missing hands. Because I'm looking at a picture here, and the picture has hands. But this is the Ymir from Ray Harryhausen's 1957 20 Million Miles to Earth. I guess I just didn't put two and two together because of A, the lack of the tail, and B, like, this guy is a bit lizardy looking, whereas the Ymir looked like the Kraken from Clash of the Titans, and I just never imagined the Ymir being green. But now that I think about it, I don't know if I know what color the Ymir was supposed to be. But it's still another cool sculpt. And now I'm really wondering what happened to his hands. Because, I mean, that's just clear that there were never hands there. But the pictures I'm looking at, he clearly had hands. What happened to my Ymir's hands? And now we're getting more into the obscure, as I was talking about. This guy here. See, I think this was just a random alien buggy thing. But people are saying it was designed after the Fly. I don't see it. I mean, the Fly didn't have hairy legs or hooves or pincher hands, and I think he's just supposed to be a random insect guy. I think he's kind of just grasping at straws saying that this is the Fly. But he definitely just flew away. See what I did there? flew. Yeah. So there's actually a couple more in the series that I have somewhere, but I'm not sure what happened to them. But there's this awesome looking bat character. He's basically, I'll put up a picture, but it's just a cool looking bat guy in a Speedo. And that's pretty awesome too. And that's another one people attribute to being designed after Man-Bat from Batman. Don't know if I buy that either. I think he was just supposed to be like a vampire thing. But then there's a cool winged fishy thing after the 66 movie, Destination Inner Space. And he's super cool too. I'll put up a picture, and I have him. Mine's brown. Don't know what happened to him. And then the last one here is just a cool horned Cyclops. And of course, people attribute it to different things like the Cyclops from Lost in Space, or the Siamese Cyclops from Three Stooges Meet Hercules, or all kinds of stuff. But I just think, again, just kind of a generic, because the others are so close in their detail, but then like the Fly Guy and him are just kind of obscure looking monsters. But they are super cool, and I had so much fun with these growing up. Yeah, I wish I knew where the other two were. They don't stand that well. They stand pretty well on my shelf, but they're not wanting to stand on this red tablecloth. But yeah, that's the Diener Space Creatures. I don't know if you can still find these or what the deal is, but they are most excellent. And that's all the time we have for this week. Please like, comment, subscribe, stand up, and keep it wacky.